What's up? We're back with another video. As you can tell, I'm uploading more, which is crazy, right? Today's video is just a lot of stuff that I've accumulated over the past like 2 months or so. There's definitely stuff that I'm missing, but I got a big package today and I wanted to show it off, and I figured why not show off other stuff that I haven't put on the channel yet, including some customs that I made and received. So we'll start off with this Elite 118, I believe, collector's edition John Cena. I'm keeping this one in box. Not because I'm a mock collector or I'm collecting the Cena's mock, but I have this figure pretty much. Like, I have a bunch of black George Cenas with those as wristbands. So I figured why not keep this one in box. It's a cool look. So I got this one. I'll keep this back there. I'm going to just show off a couple customs I have off to the side here. All of which are made by yours truly. First off, we'll start off with this Kyle Fletcher. This did sell already, which will focus. But, if you want to get a custom made, go over to my Instagram. I do commissions and everything, but we got this Kyle Fletcher that I made myself, all hand painted. I don't use decals very often, including the tattoos. These head sculpts you can get at figurecartel.com, which I have to ship out some stuff today. So there's that Kyle Fletcher. That already sold that figure. But talking about figures that haven't sold, we had this Elite Danhausen that I also made. This is hand painted as well. All the tattoos and everything you see is done by me. I had the parts for it, and I was like, you know what? I haven't seen anybody make an Elite Danhausen. I think G-Natty did, but I don't think anybody else has. So I figured, why not make one myself? Next up was a commission, just the head sculpt, but I figured why not put it on a body to show off. Is this Machine Gun Kelly? He sent me the head sculpt, asked if I could paint it up, so I did so, and I actually really liked the way it came out. I never thought I'd be making a Machine Gun Kelly figure, but, you know, we did. And then the last one by myself is this custom Javon Evans. This isn't an Elite, it's not an AEW. This is a NBA Ja Morant torso. As you can see, the articulation on this thing is crazy. So when I showed off the Javon formula, he hit my DMs immediately and wanted this made. This Javon Evans formula is pretty nice. Sorry for the cut there. But head sculpts from Headeration. I did not make or sell that. You cannot get that on Figure Cartel, but that's from Headeration. Shout out to them. And then I'll save this last custom for last because it's a pretty big deal for my collection and just in general. But we'll go back to the John Cena's for a minute. We got the Royal Rumble John Cena. I don't think I showed this off, and if I did, oh well, you're seeing it again. Got the Royal Rumble John Cena. I've gotten a lot of Cenas in the past like few months. I think I'm at 19 now. And then I just bought a few for Christmas, and then I have the 3-pack as well I want to get. And then along with that Cena, we got the Invisible Cena. Exact same pose. I'm not very original with the Cena poses. And then these two I got at a local toy shop that I should have recorded in there, but I didn't. I'll throw up some pictures on the screen, but I did get this. I believe this is top picks. This could be Elite 70 something. I'm not sure. You can let me know down in the comments. But did get this Cena. And then the final Cena, which I believe the final Cena in this box, is this was definitely an Elite wave. Was this Elite John Cena, based off WrestleMania 35. I wish I'd went to that Mania, man. I was like in and out of wrestling at the time. Like, I was fading out of it. I was just bored. So I didn't go. I wish I had. It was in my hometown as well. Oh, there's actually another custom in here that is for sale. It is this custom Roman Reigns, which I've wanted somebody to use this torso for Roman for a long time, and nobody has. And so I finally went ahead and did it myself. I hand painted the tattoo on the chest. I didn't feel like waiting for a decal, along with the back torso. And honestly, I really like this torso for Roman. I think it's a lot better of a torso choice than the new one. Why is it not in focus? Please focus. Thank you. It's a lot better than the new one, and definitely better than the old one on the Warrior torso. He's not that big. And I think that's a pretty good representation of Roman Reigns, in my opinion. But back to official Mattels. We got the Ultimate Edition Logan Paul. I'm trying to get the Mattel Creations one from my buddy Pile Driver Figs. Leave a link. Oh, actually, I'll just pop up his Instagram here. Go follow my boy. But Logan Paul, Ultimate Edition. I found this at Walmart. The worker was just holding it, waving it around, showing it to the other worker. And I said, hey, can I have that? And he like giggled and was like, sure. So I took it, and I'm happy with it. Next up, CM Punk, the Royal Rumble Wave. I pre-ordered this one. I had 2 of them. I sent one to my buddy D Young Customs. Unfortunately, I did get news that he passed away, which really sucks. Me and him talked a lot, so, and I dropped everything. But did want to give a quick shout out to him and his page. He was a nice dude. I know some people had their issues with him, but I always loved talking to him. He was always so informative and just a great dude to talk to. So shout out to Dustin. May he rest in peace. As I was saying, I'll definitely leave here's his Instagram. I keep saying I'm going to leave a link, but I'm just going to pop up a picture on the screen. Here's his Instagram. Go check out his stuff. But yeah, rest in peace, D Young, Dustin. Great dude. But I did send him one that he ended up making into an Ultimate, which was a really cool one. So, there's this Punk. That was supposed to be a trade, too. I just remembered. It's alright. Then we got another CM Punk. We got the Bash in Berlin 123, Elite 123 CM Punk. Honestly, I was not a fan of this figure when I got it because of the head sculpt. I don't know. I just don't like that smiling head very much. I don't know what it is, but this pissed off head sculpt from the Ultimate, which I didn't put the Ultimate in this box because if you saw my Toy Hunt video, you saw that I got that Ultimate Punk. So I felt like it was pretty redundant to put that in here. But there is this Elite 123 CM Punk. And while I didn't show off the Punk, I did want to show off a 120 LA Knight again because I did turn it into an Ultimate. This is the Macho Man torso, and then I gave him bigger thighs and then bigger shoulders as well. And I think this is the perfect formula for an LA Knight Ultimate Edition. Because I think his official one was alright. It wasn't anything crazy. The torso was alright. I think it works better for other guys rather than him. But what are you going to do? Next up, I just got this one today from my buddy WWB. I'll pop up his YouTube on the screen. He's got a great fed. You should go watch it. But here is the top picks. Randy Orton, this is brand new in box. Just opened this not too long ago. And honestly, I like it. I think the hair is too dark for this match specifically. But the logos and everything look great. The gear's great. And he could use bigger arms, which part of me wants to try what Undertaker arms might look like. But I just haven't attempted that yet. Next up, different package from my buddy Heel K, who he got this from Bama Figs, and I got this from Heel K. But we got a huge wanted figure for me this year, which he's got a little scuffs on his face. I don't know what happened there, but I don't really care. I've wanted this Ethan Page for a while. I love Ethan Page. I love his AEW work. I love his NXT work. And I really wanted an Ethan Page, and I'm really glad I got one. I love his YouTube channel too, so you should go check out Ethan Page's Toy Hunt channel. Ethan Page, Elite, finally got it. Add him to my NXT shelf. Next up, same thing from Heel K, is this AEW Malachi. I thought this was a Supreme. That's why I asked for it. It's not a Supreme. So I'll probably turn this into like a custom, maybe a fantasy gear, like an all white or something. But won't go to waste. I already know I'm gonna drop something. I'm waiting for everything to fall. Next up, everybody's favorite wrestler. I'm sure you guys could guess. It's the Yeet Man himself, the Elite 114J. I never got this one, and I figured why not just throw it in my box. So I got the Elite 114J. I had the Chase. I did want this gear. I kind of like this gear better, honestly. But yeah, we got the 114J. We're getting to the bottom of this bin now. So we'll get this Elite Cody Rhodes in the 2-pack with Pharaoh. I hate this head sculpt, like, a lot. Like, this sucks. I don't know what they were thinking here with this, but it's not good. But I do like the gear. I think this could work for like a heel Cody Rhodes gear. Throw some black boots on there. Swap the head. I do like that gear, so I did get it for that reason. Next up is the Elite 121 A-Town GOAT.
I be popping bottles, sparkles and champagne.
Austin Theory, which I really hope that was him at War Games. I've been wanting Theory to do something more since like he beat John Cena. I'm a huge Theory fan, and I really hope that they do something with him in the Vision and he's not just the guy to take bumps. So Austin Theory, A-Town GOAT. I will say, this leg already got stuck. I had to sit there for like 10 minutes. You can see that they're misaligned there because this leg is lower. I have to fix that. Put them under a hairdryer or whatever. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the leg articulation on that. It's just really annoying. Next up is the CM Punk War Games return. I finally managed to track this down. Everything you're seeing right now is from Heel K, from Bama. So I finally got this. I should have another one coming as well from Pile Driver Figs, Orion. But I think this is, now I have every single Punk since he returned. I think. So don't quote me, I think. Next up is a big one. I got this and the Cody Pharaoh 2-pack. Let me show off Pharaoh as well. He's sitting over here. Here's Pharaoh. Which, speaking of Pharaoh and dogs, it came out today that CM Punk's dog Larry died. Rest in peace to Larry. Larry's the GOAT, man. But I did get Cody Rhodes and Pharaoh along with this 2-pack for only $50 for both of them, which is an absolute steal. I got the Ultimate Edition Brandy Rhodes. This is really just going to sit there forever. I don't have a use for her, really. She'll show up in an entrance maybe in the Fed, but that's about it. But the real crown jewel of this entire haul and that 2-pack is this Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes. Head sitting a little high because I think this is from that. But this Cody is fantastic. I'm probably going to slide these knee pads off because he does have the logos underneath. But man, this gear is great. The figure moves great. The accessories were awesome as well. I don't think there's anything left in this box except accessories, which I don't think anybody cares to see. But I do want to end this video with the craziest custom I've ever received. I did commission this from my buddy BEW. Everybody knows who BEW is. If you don't, you're living under a rock. You need to go check out BEW. He's been one of the #1 customizers in the world for what, 10 years now? Probably more. He's been doing this just as long as I've been watching. And I've been watching since I was like maybe 8, like 7, 8 years old.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
It is this custom fantasy gear Seth Rollins with this head sculpt from Kuroda Kid. If it'll focus. You can buy this head sculpt on thefigurecartel.com. He hand painted the tattoo on there. Can you believe that? Because this is the Takeover Seth torso. So it didn't have the chest hair. You can see all that individually done. It's crazy. And then he hand painted all that back there. He did give me an alternate head, which is on my shelf right now on a different Seth. And then a fantasy gear that I came up with. You can see that there's a different two-tone white. Here's like a cream color that I asked for. This is pretty much just the Netflix Seth Rollins gear in white, gold, and then this cream. And then another missed detail is that he also did the paisley on the back of the boots here, and as well as in between there. It's easy to lose sight of these details because of how much is packed into this figure, and I cannot wait to use this in the Fed. This is going to be his Royal Rumble gear. I was going to keep it a secret, but I didn't. He had the briefcase because I had him on the shelf with it. But Seth Rollins Ultimate Edition from BEW Customs, which I've wanted a custom from BEW since I was a kid, and I can finally have the chance to own one with my own money and everything, and I'm so excited for it. I'm so happy for it. So thank you, BEW, and thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, which is most likely Rage. I have it done, so see you guys later.